Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your daily live stream. My name is Melody, and this is Oracle of the Crows. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a reoccurring visitor, thank you for following me. I apologize for the words, and I'm just going to apologize ahead of time. I woke up with a migraine headache today. So I don't know what's going on because usually when I get them, that there's a download involved in that. So I apologize if I seem a little off, but I'm going to give you the best reading that I can possibly give today. So I just wanted to, I've been up and down since I don't even know what time it was this morning. Since I really woke up with a headache, I think, and I tried to go back to sleep because it's usually the best thing for me, but it really didn't work that well. So here I am, um, up and ready to get going, ready to start my day, no matter what it brings me. All right. So, um, for those of you who are new to my channel, we go by the elements, earth, air, fire, and water, not necessarily in that order. And then we pull cards, and sometimes it goes pretty deep, sometimes it doesn't. So, good morning, Falula Bell. Wishing you healing from the migraine. Thank you, Falula Bell. I get them on an occasion. I haven't had one for a while. Um, yeah, I could tell the difference between a regular headache and a migraine headache because the migraine headache affects my stomach. So, yeah, I don't know if I slept wrong or what I did, or like I said, if I'm getting downloads or whatever. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and get started. Who's the first element that wants a message? And we have Earth. You are first today, Earth signs. All right. All right, Earth signs. So let's go ahead and get started with your daily affirmation. Well, before I get started, I had a whole bunch of cards plopped out, but only one flipped. They literally flipped. We're flying in the air, they're flipped. Let's go over, like you can tell I'm not with it because I usually go over the name and or the date and the I am affirmation. So today our affirmation is I am positive. Okay. That is our daily affirmation. I am positive. I managed to get it out on the chalkboard. One try too, huh? So today is April 13th, April, the fourth month, the fourth day. 8. That 8 adds up to, the 4 to 4 adds up to an 8. And then the year 2021 adds up to a 5. So 8 plus 5 equals 13. A 1 and a 3 is a 4. So I really have been noticing a pattern here for a minute where the dates, the whole energy, the whole day's energy usually adds up to the date of the month. I don't know if anybody else has been noticing that, but I have. So today's energy adds up to a 4. Fours are about having our highest ascended masters around us, having our angels around us, but it's also them coming back with the 4s and telling us, look, we see how much work you've put in. We see, we see what you've put in. We recognize that, and I feel like now they are going to extend a little bit of a helping hand, so to speak. So, all right, so that's what we have to say about the date and the 4s. So we're going to still start off with the element of Earth. However, I'm going to look at the different timestamp. All right, Earth signs. So we have for your daily affirmation, I easily release clutter from my life for good. All right, our signs. So you have the dog coming through as a spirit animal. To me, dogs are very loyal animals. It really takes a lot to break their spirit, but no matter what you do, they're still faithful animals. They're always happy to see you. They're always loyal. And it's a white dog. So I see white as the color of purity. And around, like right here, kind of looks a little bit dusty. So I feel like that shows the element of earth, how what you're clearing out, like you're dusting yourself off. You're going through a bit of a purifying today. So let's go ahead and pull your numerology card, earth signs. Numerology card for the element of earth. Okay, so we have a number 66, which is a master number, and healing. And it's a blue Merkaba, or blue card with a blue Merkaba in the center. So right off the bat, what are you doing? You're mastering something. What are you mastering? Staying positive, right? Staying positive, healing through expressing yourself, through being authentic. Maybe you need to express yourself to help release something within yourself for the good. Again, remaining positive during conversations as well will also help raise your vibration. If you let, you know, don't always try to be right. Don't try to overtalk. Don't interrupt. Don't just sit and listen. Is what I feel basically a part of the plan here to remain positive. But I also see a part of you where our signs, there's some communication that is going to be very healing for you as well. All right, so let's keep going. What is the moon's energy around the element of earth? The moon's energy around the element of earth. Okay, confidence is your key to success, earth sign. So you have to stay confident. And I feel like, again, it goes back to that conversation. I feel like there's a healing conversation going to happen with you today. Confidence is your key to staying positive. It's also your key to success, to releasing any clutter. I feel like you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody today because confidence is your key. And it takes a lot of confidence to open up your emotional body. It does. It takes a lot of confidence to be able to express how you feel, our signs. So let's go ahead. And the thing is, the dog, blah, 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 you can have a headache. The dog is sitting on the earth. And look at the green, how green that grass is. So, all right, so let's keep going. What does the element of earth need to surrender today? What does the element of earth need to surrender today? All right, stubbornness. If you are tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself. Good morning, Lapo. Do you use rosemary oil for your migraines? I will put a few drops on a tissue and sniff it. No, but that's a good idea. I'm gonna have to try that, Lapo. I think I may have some rosemary stash somewhere. I got me a little stash of a little bit of everything. I got me a little bit of essential oils. I got me some candles. Got me some tarts. But I'm gonna try that, Lapo. Because like I said, I get them so bad. Like I could tell this is a migraine because it's affecting my stomach. And sometimes when I get them so bad, it's because I'm getting downloads. And I know that things are shifting this week. For me, it's shifting for everybody, but yeah, I got a very high calling, so I know things are shifting. I can feel it. And I'm thinking that maybe that headache might have something to do with it, but that's okay. I Thank you so much, Lepo, for that idea, because I'm definitely going to try that. I actually have to go to the store here a little bit later, um, because I need to get some stuff in the house. I was, my friend was going to take me last night. I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. I don't know. It's like I kind of felt it coming. And she's like, what do you want to go tomorrow? And I'm like, I don't care. Let's go about noon, because that way it'd give me time to get up and get with you guys, and then go with her to go do what I got to do and to get back here, because yesterday I was going to do that video for school, and my AB ended up falling asleep because she was up early, so we didn't end up getting it done, so we scheduled it for today. Well, depending on how I feel, I don't even know if I'm going to do that video today. It might just have to wait another day, because sometimes it's hard for me to focus. And two, I'm going to just apologize ahead of time if the cards are extra shaky, because that also happens. All right, so Earth sign, surrender stubbornness. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others. And you do have the card of communication, Earth signs. So don't take a rigid stance about anything. Confidence is going to be your key to communicating to others, right? And to help easily set boundaries or even release clutter in your life. Maybe you need to communicate something to open something up when it comes to communication. I'm pretty sure somebody had the communication card yesterday too. So you got another one too. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. All right. So there's something too with that heart space, which I'd seen over here with the dog. So I feel like what's going to be cleared, the clutter that's being cleared, is definitely within your heart space. I feel like there has to be something communicated on an emotional level that needs to be cleared and left go of when it comes to loyalty. That's what I feel. See, somebody's masking something. You can see it in that card. Somebody is masking them something. And in this card, she's just plain out got her head turned completely the opposite way. She's not even looking back towards anything. She's looking towards the crow that's sitting there. So you need to surrender your stubbornness, stop tensing up earth signs, step into your confidence so that you can communicate how you feel, so that it'll assist with raising your vibration and possibly even the person that you are communicating to. All right, so let's go ahead and pull we're going to go ahead. I was going to use the vice versa tarot, but I think I'm going to pull a shapeshifter tarot and start working with them with you guys. So let's go ahead for Lulabelle. I don't have the word. Good idea for Lulabelle. Good idea. So let's see what's going on in the heart space for the element of earth. Yeah, look at this. So we have a female coming through. We got 3 females on these cards, earth signs. So I feel like somebody needs to stand in their integrity. It stops being so damn stubborn, right? That's what I feel. I feel like somebody needs to stand in their integrity. Stop being so stubborn. Stop being so damn angry. Tap into that heart space. Be confident, because your heart is holding the key that's going to release the clutter that you need to let go of today. All right, so let's go ahead and pull our signs, your tarot card. Let's pull a tarot card. Well, you have the shapeshifter coming out. So the shapeshifter in this deck is the Hanged Man. And the shapeshifter comes in to tell you, Earth signs, to... First of all, it's the card right before rebirth. Okay, it's the card right before rebirth. So I feel like the shapeshifter wants to come in and tell you, you need to do a little reflection today. Notice the reflection in the water. Okay, let me hold this card up there. Notice the reflection in the water. Okay. So this is a time when everything seems to be in suspension with little or no movement in events. Use this opportunity for introspection and making careful decisions about the effect of a present action or future desires. This is a period of possible, sorry, I'm tilting it. This is a period of possible spiritual expansion. So be aware of messages in dreams and intuitions and from unexpected sources. So the hangman comes in and tells you to do a little introspection, into your what? Emotional body, because she has a ripple going across the pond there. So do a little introspection into your heart space, right? Your emotional body. See what needs to be cluttered. See what needs to be removed, because there's a delay happening today. And it's a number 12, so I feel like that's a little bit of a run over from yesterday, because yesterday was the 12th. So I feel like, instead of being pissed off and mad and taking a rigid stance about something, go within yourself. Take a little bit of a minute and go within yourself. Go within your own emotions. Instead of taking that rigid stance against something, go within. See what it is you need to let go of. And see where your confidence truly lies. Because look, somebody is upset here. Somebody looks really upset here. And I feel like it's because of the communication part. Either somebody needs to communicate or somebody needs to make a move in communication. And I feel, our signs, this is you. You need to surrender that stubbornness and step into, get out of your head, right? Get out of your head. Feel the fire within your belly, because your belly is your solar plexus. That's your fire chakra. Ignite the flow of your emotions, the flow of communication of how you feel. All right. So let's see, what is a sign that is being shown to the element of earth today? What is the sign that is being shown? 111. You are a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. So you're manifesting something today, earth signs. You got 111 and the 12. If you take and reduce that 2 down, you get 111. Right? So your thoughts are beginning to manifest, and that's why Spirit is telling you, go within. Go within, clear out that emotions, that fear, that stance, right? Get out of your head. Look how upset you are. Get out. I think it's cool. It says, get out of your head. We got a headshot there. Get out of your head. Stop being upset, because your thoughts are creating your reality. And what's going to happen, Ursage, is you're going to continue to create this reality where you're always mad. You're always upset. So that's what I see. So let's go ahead and move on into the animal cards for the element of earth. Okay, so element of earth animal card. This one's really sticking out, so I'm going to grab it. Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Look at that. 12 adds up to a 3. 111 adds up to a 3. So you can be seeing threes today, earth signs. Set healthy boundaries. Yes, I totally agree with that. Set healthy boundaries with people who steal your energy, people who, don't respect the passion that you feel within you, or people who try to, steal your energy. So the armadillo comes in our signs telling you to put boundaries up with people. There's where you need to communicate something instead of always being pissed off and upset and taking this rigid stance. Just set boundaries with people. Be like, you know what, if you can't respect me, then you don't need to come around me. It's probably going to upset them, because what's going to happen is you're going to take back your power, but that's okay. But communication is key. You need to communicate these boundaries. And you need, in order for you to communicate it, you need to release the emotions behind it, so that when it comes out, it doesn't come out harshly. It comes out exactly the way it's meant to. And I feel like you keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And Spirit's like, well, today's the day. Today's the day. Animal card. Crystal card for the day. Amazonite. A number 2. For the element of earth. Truth, revelation, the evolution and natural flow of events. Surrender to passion. Ignite your passion and let it flow. The natural flow of events, right? So take off that mask. Reveal the truth. Speak your truth. Speak your boundaries today, our signs. Alrighty, so those are the element of Earth's messages. Let's move on to the next one. Air. We have air next. That's right, Falula. They're saving the best for last, right? They always do. All right, air signs. So let's go ahead and get started. Air signs. She's like, yep. Air signs. What is your daily affirmation for the element of air? I am a master at setting boundaries that protect my time, energy, creativity, and emotional well-being. So the earth side earth elements just had similar messages. So air signs, you're mastering setting boundaries today that protect yourself, your overall emotional well-being. All right. It looks to me like, I don't know why, but every time I see this card, I see this little critter right here. Kind of reminds me of like a ferret or a weasel. I don't know. That's what I see. It's weird looking. And it felt like there's something coming through too, air signs, with the inner child. So let's go ahead and keep going. The numerology card for the element of air. Number 27, a spiritual partnership. So we have a purple and an orange, the orange Merkaba in the center, number 27. So twos are about, of course, two people. Sevens are about overcoming challenges, overcoming obstacles that cause ascension. So today, air signs, I feel like you could be setting some boundaries today. When it comes to your spirituality or perhaps a spiritual partnership as well. With the card all purple, that tells me that that is definitely about your third eye. And maybe that's what you're doing, setting boundaries with your person when it comes to them popping into your energy. And because if you have a spiritual partnership, sometimes they can do that. All right. So the orange in the center is related to your sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is where we hold our emotions at. It is called the water chakra. It's also where we create from. So I feel like you're going to start air signs. I feel like there is I feel like you're going to really just start protecting your emotions. I feel you're going to start setting boundaries to protect your emotional body with a particular person. Not necessarily romantic, because it says partnership, spiritual partnership, doesn't say romantic partnership. So let's keep going. What's the moon's energy for the element of air? The moon's energy for the element of air. That's too many. Can I have one? Just have one card for the element of air. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum. So things are speeding up. Look at all the purple on that card. You got the dark purple, and then it goes dark, lighter, light, light, light. I mean, I feel like this is third eye going to the crown, to the soul star chakra. So I just feel like things are speeding up, and that is why you need to set some boundaries today, because I feel like air signs are very sensitive. You're very sensitive to the energies. And I feel like you need to protect yourself today. You really need to protect your energies today. So let's go ahead and pull what do you need to surrender today, air signs? Your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small, right? So mastering something, you're definitely mastering something. You're mastering your full power. You're mastering standing in your power today through setting these boundaries. Let's keep going. So what's going on in the heart space for the element of air? Going on in the heart space for the element of air. Element of air. Love, lace, and innocence. So your heart, it is in a very innocent place today. I feel like you're setting boundaries because you want to protect your own innocence. I feel like because you're ready to step into the power, your full power, I feel like that makes you vulnerable. And I feel like that is why emotionally vulnerable. And that is why spirit, that's why spirit is telling you to protect yourself today. Make sure that you protect your energy today. Because I feel like, and this is the thing, when we raise our vibration, again, and I use this euphemism all the time, when we raise our vibrations, we draw in all kinds of people, because the further our vibrations rise, the brighter our light gets. So, and what happens when you flick on a light in the darkness? You draw the bugs in, right? So, Spirit is telling you to remain positive today because we have the I am positive. Set boundaries with your energy. Protect yourself because, when you step, like I said, when you step into that power, it's like you're returning, it's like you're doing a factory reset. All right, so I feel like today, be careful, air signs, because there could be some bugs out there. They're going to be ready to sting you. So be aware of that today, air signs. So let's pull your daily tarot card for the element of air. Daily tarot card for the element of air. And we have, this is the Six of Cups. So there could be somebody from your past coming back. Maybe that's why you need to set boundaries. And don't be afraid to set the boundaries with the Six of Cups. Alrighty. Let me get this book. I keep hearing big book, big book. All right, so we're going to do the big book. All right. Believe it or not, I opened it up 2 pages away from this card too. All right, so while the whales, let me pull this card up here so that you can see it, air signs. All right, it says, while the whales play in the peaceful ocean waters of a quiet bay, the initiate has shapeshifted into a large whale and is blowing water like the surrounding whales, singing the joy of being alive. Taking the step to unite with whale energy is a serious one. For now, the initiate must explore past lives, seeing all the strengths and weaknesses she or he portrayed and possibly brought into the present life. The initiate is becoming adept at the use of magical words needed to access information out of the past, symbolic of long life, connection with family and friends, psychic and telepathic abilities, and the use of sound in magic. The whale freely shares its powerful energy with the initiate after seeing the reality in past lives and learning from past mistakes. The initiate is now prepared to reconnect with past companions in positive relationships. Right back here. Spiritual partnerships, past life relationships. All right. The heron gracefully gliding above represents a generation and regeneration of life, symbolic of reincarnation. This symbolic meaning is repeated on the sandy shoreline, the sands of time, and the bones past lives. Some bones are best left undisturbed. Leave them buried in the sands of time. That must be the boundaries. Leave some things buried. Set the boundary to let it go. All right, so the initiate has learned from past mistakes and no longer has a need to explore these past lives, but in content to enjoy the present moment. Old memories, some of them painful, are surfacing. Don't dwell on the mistakes you made out, but seek to find one good thing, then move on. Acquaintances out of your past may be re-entering your life soon. If their presence is undesirable, politely make the separation final by setting the boundary, right? If pleasant, enjoy the reunion. Dreams and intuition may lead you to explore past lives, seeking answers to present dilemmas. Separate illusion from reality, or there will be no benefit in this exploration. You may discover that this past life seeking will open up new doors to old knowledge of psychic abilities, spiritual partnerships. So I feel like our air signs, there could be people coming back today from out of the past. I feel like, again, like the card says, if it feels right, go for it. If it doesn't, set the boundaries. Protect yourself. Use your power today. Use it wisely, is what I feel they're saying, right? Use it wisely and remain positive. Um, all right. Well, that was awesome. It kind of resonated with me a little bit because of it's the magic of words, and me going to uh, hypnotherapy school, because that's what we do. Use the magic of words, right? All right. So let's see. What is something, a sign that they are showing us today? Yeah. Look at that. Crucify. Don't crucify yourself, is what I feel they're telling you. Don't crucify yourself by letting people in who don't resonate with you, who are not on the same vibration as you today. Again, mastering setting them boundaries with people. Because when you step into your power, what do? You're opening yourself up to being vulnerable to all kinds of people, even the ones that bite. Bugs, I mean, even the bugs that bite. So you got to remember that today, air signs. So, what is a daily animal card for the element of air? Daily animal card for the element of air. Well, air signs on number 14, chameleon spirit, act as if. So they want you to adapt to a situation, kind of blend in a little bit. With the chameleon spirit there. You know, the chameleon changes its colors. You could put a chameleon on a brown wall and it'll be brown. You could put it on a white wall, it'll blend in. No matter what it does, it blends in. And I feel like that's what spirit wants you to do. Blend in. And then the hummingbird spirit, number 34. So I feel like you're seeing fours today. Look, that 1 4, 3 4, and a 1 and a 3 adds up to a 4. 13 adds up to a 4. The fourth month, and when you add the whole day together, it all adds up to a 4. So I know what this message means for me now. All right. So the hummingbird spirit tells you to stay in the present moment. 4 4 4. You could be seeing that today. You could be seeing fours today. If you do, then you know this message is for you. So they want you to adapt and stay in the present moment. So a crystal that you recommend for the element of air. A crystal that you recommend for the element of air. An emerald, and what's the number? 22. What's the 22 add up to? A 4. Another 4 coming through. So, but the emerald is a master number. So the master number 22, let's see what the emerald wants to tell you with this master number 22. Giving and receiving love, opening your heart to friendship, and embracing unity. This is a heart healing stone, and it carries the energy of universal love, right? So number 22, which is what? Master number. Mastering what? Stepping into your full power. Stepping into your full power. Oh, I didn't even notice there's a heart on there. It holds the heart energy. Alrighty, so there you go, air signs. Those are your messages. So let's go ahead into the next element. Oh, Flulabelle, it's for you. Water signs. I don't know who else is on it that's a water sign. But yeah, water's up. I know Flulabelle is. I don't know about the rest of you. I know some of you guys are. All right, 40, 20. Let's do 30. Oh, okay, Lapo. Okay, so I have two more water signs. Awesome. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. And I'm looking at the clock, and what do I see? 4044. They're on it today, man. No wonder I got a freaking headache. All right, so water signs, what's your daily affirmation? Love. I love my home, and my home loves me. All right, so I am love. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete's. Okay, so let's try this again. I love my home, and my home loves me, water signs. I am a Cancer sun and moon, so, but I mostly, when I read, I resonate a lot with the air. I resonate more with air than water. But I do resonate with water sometimes, but most of the time I resonate with air. So water signs. What is your daily numerology for the element of water? So we have the card of parenting coming through, number 63. And it's yellow with the blue Merkaba. So the yellow is the solar plexus chakra. And the solar plexus chakra is also known as the fire chakra, the masculine chakra. And in the center of it is blue. So you got blue, the throat chakra coming through. So I feel with the 63 coming through, the sixes are about being in harmony. Being in harmony with something. What are you in harmony with? Your home. You love your home and your home loves you, right? That's in being in harmony. And then the 3 energy is being authentic, standing in your authenticity, of truly loving your home, loving yourself. But I always say home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is, right? So we have the card of with the keyword of parenting on there. So I feel like, the 63 adds up to a 9. I feel like the 9 to me, well, it represents a couple of things. One of the things it represents is our soul, because you start at the 1, that's self. 9 is soul. My nose is itchy. Oof, that's a little, oh my. All right, so let's keep going. Let's see what the moon's energy is around you before I go any further. The moon's energy around the element of water. The element of water. Oh, communication is key. That makes perfect sense. Why you got the blue Merkaba, right? So water signs, communication is key. You could have to maybe set down some rules with some children if you have any, because we do have the parenting card here. I feel like that's pretty much what it is with the communication and the throat chakra there. I feel like you have to step into a little bit of your masculine power, and maybe communicate something to maybe your parents, maybe your children, whether they're little, they're teenagers. I feel like teenagers because I feel rebellious energy. Um, Water signs. But I feel like too, communication is key to being authentic, right? Being authentic. And also with the yellow here, being in the flow of harmony, of love, right? Communication is key right here because the yellow chakra is about flow. It's our chi, our life force energy. It's the masculine chakra. It's the fire chakra. And we still are in the new moon in Aries. So to me, there's girls on this picture, so you could have daughters for some of you. So let's see what it is that we need to surrender to today. What do we need to surrender to today for the element of water? Yep. Yep. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power, right? Your home loves you and you love your home. Focus on that. Focus on your own power, right? And that's the power source right here, this solar plexus chakra. So Spirit is telling you, communication is key. How you communicate to yourself is very key for love for you today. Don't compare yourself to other people. You can't compare oranges to apples. You can't compare bananas to, lemons. Just because they may both be yellow doesn't mean they're going to taste the same. They were nowhere near the same. Even though they may look the same, they were nowhere near the same. I don't know why they had me use, I don't think because of the yellow. But the point is to keep yourself trained on yourself. Stay within yourself because home is where the heart is, right? Home is where the heart is. So let's see where your heart is today, water signs. Where is water element's heart at? Oh, well, we got perfect match. So there's somebody coming in that could be a perfect match for you. And then you have old footage eject. So you need to eject the old footage. And what do you need to let go of? Comparisons with other people, right? So there's something with a perfect match coming in today. If you look, it's like, to me, these look like chopsticks. So, and then you got a hand coming down with this set and a hand coming up with this set. But look what's illuminated. It's the heart. Remember what I said. Home is where the heart is. Mm-hmm. So don't talk down about yourself today. Communication is very key. So stay in the positive energy. Stay in the flow of love today. Stay in the flow of your own attractiveness today. How you communicate about yourself today has a lot to do with an outcome that maybe you're looking to achieve. So, and I do this a lot. I'll even catch myself that me and Melody are dumbass, or Melody, you should have known better, or, I always catch myself doing that. You're such a dumbass. Why do you got to be so stupid? So those are the little things that I catch myself doing. That's down talk about myself. So I'm giving you these examples because Spirit wants you to remain positive, right? Remain positive because home is where the heart is, right? And whenever you stay positive and you realize that home is where your heart is, there is where you start drawing in other people. You start drawing in like-minded individuals. So what do you need to release? The old footage of how you compare yourself to other people. And what is the new footage it's going to play out? You're going to come into a perfect match today. So I feel like there could be somebody coming towards you today that is going to, there could be some sort of a heart-to-heart conversation happening. All right, so let's pull water signs, your tarot card. Oh, beautiful. So we have the 4 coming through. I think it's the 4 of Swords coming through for you, air signs. So I'm going to set this up here and let you take a gander at that. I'm going to grab the book. What right to it too. Oh my goodness. All right, so Spirit really wanted me to use these today. So I'm going to hold this card up here, water signs, so you guys can take a look at it. It is the 4 of Swords, as I was right. A beautiful lady of the forest shapeshifts into a red-tailed hawk and stands alone in the sacred grove called the Nematon, a place where all dimensions converge. Look at that. Doesn't that look like that card is converging to me? Like 2 things coming together? Okay, so let me hold that back up there. Sorry about the glare. The ancient symbol of the soul and solar in nature, solar plexus. The hawk woman, like the hawk of Akil of Celtic tradition, acts as a messenger between worlds of experience. A totem of great strength and keen insight, the hawk is swift and powerful and represents merging while moving towards a more finely tuned consciousness and goddesshood. Vested in thick brown cloak trimmed in golden oak leaves, and clasped together with a sacred spiral brooch made of bronze. The hawk woman's sky blue dress and starry white blouse joins the stellar and solar elements. Her long hair twines and weaves together with the hawk. In her taloned hand, the shapeshifter holds a magical sword, the fire element, and like the hawk, she dives into and merges with oneness. It's circled. Now, let me get back here for a second. 2, merging with oneness. Look at the illuminated heart behind that, right? Let me put this card up here for a second. That's pretty much what this card's describing. Wouldn't you think? I mean, how do you guys feel? Doesn't that card describe what I'm reading in the book? All right, so let's go ahead and hold this card back up here. I'll put it back up close to the screen. It's circled by 3 dragonflies, 1 green, earthly awareness, 1 gold, mind awareness, and 1 black, mystical awareness. The woman waits while 3 acorns dance above her head. There's some damn acorns again. We had acorns yesterday too. And then yesterday, after I got done with you guys, I was sitting here and I'm just chilling. And I'm like, I'm just going to get these cards out. I'm going to work with them a little bit more. And I'll be damned if acorns did not come back out for me. I'm like, I've been seeing acorns, horses is another thing that keeps popping out for me. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so the woman waits while 3 acorns dance above her hand, suspended in the air like seeds locked in place in time and space. The threefold faces of the maiden, mother, and crone. And didn't we have that too yesterday, guys? The mother, maiden, crone energy. Spin from her, depicting the cycle of life. And muted shapes and faces emerge from the grove of oak trees in the background. All right. So, merging is a card of gaining multidimensional awareness, moving beyond time and space, and entering into continuum, and of connecting with the goddess and the god, merging with oneness and seeing yourself as one with all things. You begin to live life from this perspective again. So that's why they're telling you, don't compare yourself to other people. You are made perfectly just the way you are. So today is an energy where you're merging your emotional body and your okay, hold on a second. Today is a day where you are merging your goddess and god energy, which would be your sacral and your solar plexus chakras, coming into alignment, and feeling at home with that. Feeling that that's a perfect match. You are perfect just the way you are. Drawing the merging card indicates a time of renewal. Already read that. An experience is a conscious way. In order for you to evolve, you need to open your mind and be flexible. You may want to be alone and meditate on the issue at hand. Merging may point to a hermit's repose or training in an occult or esoteric tradition, as well as dreaming practices and sex magic. Okay, done with that card. Yeah, I'm telling you, the synchronicities that in these daily readings sometimes just blow my mind. And in fact, you got a 4, and today's date adds up to a 4. All right, so what is a sign that you're showing the element of water? Oh, we got 3 of them, 4 of them. So you got 666. Raise your vibration, choose peace and harmony in your thoughts and with others. So yeah, keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths. Choose peace and harmony. Feel at home within yourself. Home is where the heart is, right? Eject the old footage of who you were and step into who you are meant to be now. Step into your purpose. I feel like that's part of your life's purpose. And that's why you got the parenting card out, because you may be meant to parent people, and not parent as in set, like ground them and stuff like that. I'm talking about parenting as in guiding somebody. So this yellow is your solar plexus, but that's where your life's purpose lies. So I feel, water signs, today is a day where we are, look at that, 666 and a 6 coming through, where we are actually going to be stepping into our full power as the gods and goddesses within us. So you need to let go of that old energy, let go of the comparisons, let go of judgmental energy. Start communicating more positive with yourself. All right. And look at this, 999. 63 adds up to a 9. Profound lessons are at hand. Completion of a cycle is near. So beautiful. And then there's a key that is unlocking something within you today. Something that is, spirit is handing you a key that's unlocking a new cycle for you. Again, that merging energy, the merging of the two hearts between the gods and the goddesses, filling it home with who you are now, and not comparing yourself to other people. And then we got milk, nourishment. So you may want to eat some coconut. I'm going to the store. I might just pick me up some coconut. Kind of was craving a bit of a coconut egg over Easter. So if you like coconut water, coconut milk, I like coconut oil, and I like coconut in general. I don't know if I've ever drank milk, but anyway, so let's go ahead and pull a card. What spirit animal is around the element of water today? What spirit animal is around the element of water today? Wow. 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 Dragonfly. At number 22. You're mastering something today. That's why there's a key being handed to you. Dragonfly. Truth transcends illusion. So the truth is that I feel like the truth is that what we see with our two eyes here on the earthly plane is just an illusion. The truth is that we are all gods and goddesses within ourselves. We are all one within ourselves. But when we come down here and you're born into this world, you are born into, that's awesome to go to Dragonfly Spirit. Here, Falula Bow, I'll put that up there for you. Here, I'll even put it up close so that you can see it because I know how much you love your animals. So I feel like the truth is going to transcend illusion. So something that you were seeing before is going to be revealed. There's going to be a revelation, I feel, revealed. And I feel like it is going to be that merging of the god and goddesses energy. And it's going to open up a new door for you for your life's purpose right here. Solar plexus energy key, life's purpose. I know, right? All right, Lepo, I agree. Dragonfly is beautiful and it's blue too. Blue, the same as the Merkaba, throat chakra energy. Yes, it is, Lepo. I totally agree. When I pulled that card, I just had to sit with it for a second, like, wow, you know? All right, so let's pull the crystal card for the element of water. Crystal card for the element of water. Crystal card for the element of water. All right. Well, you got two of them. Watermelon tourmaline. Number 58. Ah, 22, 4. Another 4, 2. So you got two 4s, which adds up to what? An 8. And we have celestite at number 15. I have a piece of celestite floating around here somewhere. Oh, it's over on my stand. I finally took my crystals down. Mr. Crowley was up on a stand. He doesn't really bother anything. He's a good kitty. I'm very proud of him. So let's start off with the watermelon tourmaline for the element of water. Water. Ha! Watermelon, the element of water, right? Spirit's just on a roll this morning. Seeing perfection in the moment. Basking in the bliss of just being, natural joy, and a peaceful heart. The truth is, you can stay in a present moment and see the perfection within yourself. All right, celestite for the element of water. Connection to the angelic realm and divine energy. Clear channels for communication with your guides and universal consciousness. Let's go back here. Let's find that moon card. Right here. Right there. Communication is key. Communication is key today. So somebody is stepping in to their full power today of being one with the divine, right? Being one with the divine and communicating with their angels, their spirit team. That's why communication is key. And then look at this. What do they hand you back here? Let's see if I can find it again without knocking all the cards off. Right there. Key. Handing you a key. Communication is key to talking to your angels today. So make sure that you pay attention to all the signs and synchronicities. Or if you get little, you know what? And this is something for the element of water that I want you guys to keep in mind. First of all, whenever you're raising your vibration, as you see with the sixes there, when you raise your vibration and you choose peace in your thoughts about yourself, what happens is you shift the vibration that you're sending out into the world. But not only are you shifting the vibration that you're sending out there, but you're shifting. Oh, thank you, Lapo. Thank you, honey. So I feel, pay attention to your ears today. They will be ringing. I promise you. There's going to be a ringing of the ears. You could hear strange voices, or just notice little signs and synchronicities. So, ladies, water signs, make sure you pay attention today because your angels are really coming through pretty strong. There's a merging of the masculine and feminine energies today for those of us who are on a spiritual journey and who are open to it, because you got to be open for this to happen. Thank you, Lapo. Thank you. So pay attention if your ears are ringing, or if you hear a strange voice. Like I sit here by myself all the time. So when I hear a man's voice, I'm like, what? Or a female's voice or whatever voice. If you're by yourself and you start hearing voices, that's your angels. What they're doing today is they just showed me, and they showed me this a lot, is you remember them old time radios from back when we were kids, where you had to stand there and you had to turn that dial just perfectly to get that channel in. Well, that's what's happening with you today, water signs. This spirit realm is turning that dial, and they are turning it, and and just adjusting your hearing, your clairaudient, because that's what that is, clairaudient, when you hear your angels. So they're adjusting that knob for you today, and what they're doing is they're moving it from the static that you tell yourself into the angelic realm. So you could also be hearing static. I hear ringing. Sometimes I'll hear what I call white noise. Yeah. So pay attention to all that today. I don't know what else to, like. They have a whole list of stuff I think that they want me to tell them, but my head's just not with it. But that would make sense why I got a headache too today, ladies. Think about that. They're adjusting something within me. They're fine-tuning that. That's probably why I have a headache. All right, so the last element is fire. Oh, you ladies are very welcome. Okay. All right, so fire signs. Fire signs, you are last. So what is fire signs daily affirmation? I love living in organized beauty. All right, fire signs. So you love living in organized beauty. Beautiful. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and pull numerology. Oh, Well, you got a master number today, fire signs. And the card to me looks a little dark orange. And it's orange to me that looks like a burnt orange. Um, so I feel like you're mastering something today. What are you mastering? Living in organized beauty. I feel like what you're doing is you're mastering something on an emotional level with the whole card being orange. Orange is the sacral chakra. Orange is our feelings, our desires, our passions, where we create from. So I feel like you're finally mastering living in the beauty of organizing your individuality is what I feel. Becoming more stable, fire signs. So let's go ahead and pull the moon card for the element of fire. The moon card for the element of fire. Emotions are running high. That makes perfect sense. You got the sacral chakra here. The sacral chakra is your emotional body. So emotions are running high for you today. That's because, that's why I feel like that I am positive. You still need to remain positive. You still need to remain positive and stand in your individuality and be organized with your emotions today. See the beauty in organizing your emotions because of they're extra high today, which means you're extra sensitive today, fire signs. So what is it that the element of fire needs to surrender? Stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So that's why you got individuality, right? So you need to surrender the stress today. The stress of this over emotional energy. Organize yourself, organize your emotions, try to stay more positive. Um, so let's go ahead and see what's going on in the heart space for the element of fire. The heart space for the element of fire. Okay, being a little stubborn today. All right, so interference. So there is something that's interfering today, and I feel like it could be another person could be interfering. We have individuality. We also have stress could be interfering, and maybe that's why you need to organize yourself, right? Organize what is interfering within your heart space. All right, so let's pull your tarot card, fire signs. Your tarot card for the element of fire. Okay, well, we have the goddess of earth and the circle. So the goddess of earth could be this person who's trying to interfere with you, fire signs. So let's go ahead and read the goddess of earth. It's funny because what did I open it up to the merging from the element of water. All right, so Pentacles. All right, so the goddess of earth, her name is Danu or Danu, also known as the King of Pentacles. So in the garden of earthly beauty stands a shape-shifting hair woman, the great ancestral goddess Danu, also Dana, Anu, Dawn. She is the mother of the gods of Tuatha Danann. I don't know. I probably chopped the hell out of that. I apologize. A people of superior intelligence and artistic skill who were later transformed into the fairy folk. I'm not even going to pronounce that word. In an underworld fertility deity and earth mother. Danu's name means knowledge. In her honor, the Celts called the five-star pentagram constellation Cassiopeia by the name of Laus Dawn or Danu's house. The shapeshifter Danu carries the sun power of a living golden serpent wound about her waist like a bracelet. The coiling of the snake similar to the coiling of the DNA helix. She appears with dark hair, streaked with white, and her gray eyes flash brightly from her part human, part hair face. Ritually haunted ritually hunted once a year on May Day. The hair is credited for forming, ordering, and enlarging the earth. The shapeshifter's hooded cape flows freely in the breeze, its fabric woven of different colored threads, green, red, and white. A brooch decorated with a trefoil design, culminating the powers of the goddess, holds the shapeshifter's cloak together at her throat. Symbolic of the cauldron of rebirth and plenty, a bird bath with three carved faces in the image of a white bird rests next to the hair woman. Life springs forth from the base of the bird bath, giving rise to fairy-like beings and a pomegranate tree laden with ripe fruit. Because of its numerous seeds, the pomegranate, akin to the apple, is a symbol of fertility. Climbing red and white roses representing the purity of love. Cover the bird bath, the shapeshifter's gown, and the garden. A lone raven, bird of the goddess, flies overhead, right? Raven and crow. Hello. All right. So the goddess of earth represents a generous woman who has wisdom and practical influence in your life. Usually a mother or grandmother figure who is down to earth and can teach you how to build new patterns and positive structures in your life. Now is the time to learn understanding and control while affirming and expressing your nurturing qualities. Your earthliness, by understanding the riches you have given, it becomes easier to create on the physical plane. Use your talents to the best of your ability, developing more fruitful associations both personally and professionally with others. Networking with like-minded people you have an affinity with is warranted. Back to organizing something. Organizing something. Fire signs. But I feel that maybe this goddess could be the one that's interfering with you and stressing you out. I do feel that. All right. Like networking with like-minded people you have an affinity with is warranted. You have freedom from material lack, and there will be evidence of a good harvest in your work and relationships very soon. A card of roots. The goddess of earth may foretell family history coming to the forefront or a family meeting, right? A family meeting becoming more organized and less interfering. And I feel like that is what you're mastering today. All right, so let's keep going. What's the next card over here? Put this here without knocking it over. We have the circle. That is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. All right, so the circle of shape-shifting is another visual example. The circle of shape-shifting is another visual example of such symbols as the Celtic year wheel or the Hindu wheel of karma, like a great esoteric symbol or ever-turning Celtic wheel of the year, which represents an 8th division of Celtic pagan year, can be an important tool for the seeker's growth. Although the wheel is a visual tool, a physical event, the Celtic divisions of the year, it also symbolizes the ever-turning ethereal life wheel of physical existence, past incarnations, present cycles of development, and the chain of events that make up life experiences. The numerous rites of initiation along any spiritual path. A strand of DNA runs through the wheel, symbolic of the spiritual spark of divine life that endlessly creates and perfects. Around the wheel are symbols of the elements: a fish, water; a bird, air; a wolf, earth; and a red snake, fire. The half-shifted forms around the wheel symbolizes the phases of growth and development throughout several incarnations. In the center is a human face, half shifted into an owl and representative of the seeker. With wide open, all-seeing owl eyes, the owl seeker looks upon reality and acknowledges it, yet is aware with ancient magical and spiritual knowledge, she or he can make changes, right? Can make changes. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I guess I should have pulled that over so you can see it. Whatever. Okay. Um, Behind the wheel is a stone portal, the doorway to higher consciousness, the gateway to esoteric knowledge in order to advance on the spiritual path. The seeker must learn how to influence the turn of the cycle and when to ride it out, into it, organize it, right? Experiencing and dealing with karmic events now instead of later. What is interfering, right? Right there, interfering. Karmic events are interfering with you today, fire signs. It's time to complete this chapter. It's time to start organizing your emotional body. It is time to let go of the stress today. So by being alert to opportunities, practicing positive magic, and striving for spiritual growth, the seeker can influence the circle or wheel to bring success, a change of luck, and a positive evolution in his or her life. However, as with all magical and spiritual decisions, the seeker must become aware of self-motives fueling the personal desire or changes, right? And what are you becoming aware of? Your own emotions. Right there it is. Mastering that today. Mastering completing a cycle. So if you're seeing 11:10 or 10:11, this message may very well be for you. All right, so let's keep going. What is a sign or synchronicity the element of fire is seeing? 777. Rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. So you could be seeing sevens. I feel like there's another one that wants to come out. Spirit, I'm still shuffling for some reason. Oh, geez. Yeah. All right. So we got the sting of jealousy coming through. So that could be why your emotions are running high. Maybe there's something you're jealous about. A sense of renewal through coming into alignment with like mastering something right here. Mastering something. Mastering become an individual and not listening to other people's opinions. You get that, God, you get that a lot. And Ladybug, a period of luck. So luck is on your side today, fire signs, considering that you complete this cycle. You complete this cycle and pay attention to your emotions today. Pay attention to other people's energy as well. Learn how to read between the lines because I feel like somebody is fake around you. All right, so let's go ahead and pull an animal oracle card for the element of fire. Bobcat spirit, a number 8. Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery, right? Life is a mystery. And, and that's a good thing, because sometimes the element of surprise can be a good thing. All right, so crystal card for the element of fire. Crystal card for the element of fire. Green adventuring, another 7 coming through, 25. So you definitely are seeing 7s today. So green adventuron. I also want to say, I almost want to say, fire signs, that you have a new adventure happening within your heart space. Green is the heart chakra, which is the element of air, but it is also, with the moon's energy causing your emotions to run so high within yourself. And then look at this, the 11th, that's the day that the new moon was on. It's causing them emotions to run high. It's causing you to think about things. And then I feel like that's what they're telling you. The green adventure, go on a new adventure within your heart space. Life is a mystery. You never know till you try, right? You never know until you try it. So 25. Luck, good fortune, potential, possibility, and new opportunities. Setting what beside the luck? Luck, good fortune, potential, possibilities, and new opportunities. So you're being presented with an opportunity today to organize your emotions, to let go of the stress, to complete a chapter in your life, to birth something new. And luck, fire signs, is on your side today. So remember to stay positive. I am positive. All right. So there you go, fire signs. There is your daily messages. So I want to thank each and everybody for watching. Thank you for the returners who come in every day and sit with me and listen to my messages. I so appreciate that. And thank you for all the new people who came along. I appreciate that as well. Don't forget, push that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell so that you know when I go live in the mornings. Until tomorrow morning, I love you guys. Have a great day.